Alright, this is a pretty decent start. I really wish that we had more ones and just being able to curve out that way. I like the curve from 2, but boy, the curve from 1 feels a lot better. This hand going Slitherblade to top crop and on seems a lot nicer. And it's another super aggro deck. Yeah, this time zombies. Trial of Ambition. Alright, that's good, but not amazing. We definitely don't need any more lands. That is a lot of land. 6 out of 16 is a significant portion. This is a good hand. Don't mess it up. Opponent's stuck on lands themselves, so... do I want to just keep the most damage? I think that I do. I think I play the Vizier of Many Faces. Copy that and... keep smashing. Okay, well this game's over. Seems like I'm gonna have a really hard time to recover. I hope they do, because we are ourselves having a lot of flood here. We've got another land. So if they manage to stabilize, then it's for sure game over. Thank God. Yeah, because that was half of our land by 28 cards left in deck. Yikes. Generally in your first 12 cards, you do not want to see half of your lands. Well, I don't know a whole lot of what they're playing. White-black zombies of some kind. I'm just going to send it back. We don't want to over-sideboard, and I don't really think we have great sideboard options for most decks anyways. Can't keep this one. There's not enough 2-drops in this hand. If I had some 2s that were on color, I might think about it, but that one just needs, like, runner land. I'll keep this one, but I'm not happy about it. This hand's really awful. Yeah. I think we're gonna do the exact same thing our opponent did last game. And just not actually play the game. It seems unfortunately likely. Oh, we milled both planes. That is so awful. And we gave them an Embalm card on top of it. At least we hit an island. That couldn't have gotten worse for us in terms of what we milled. That's so disgusting. Well, they have Mighty Leap or something, but I'll let it happen. You know, Ketra's name. Sure. I kind of have to make them fire it off. Well, this went about as well as we expected from this hand. I could use it to kill the Sacred Cat token, but I really just want to prevent as much damage as possible. If we're not finding a plains in the next turn or two, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is just not much of a game. I'll play it out. We have the Taw Crop. Probably, okay. Now we can concede. Hey, look. Plains. Ew. Alright, send it back. Let's try this again. I don't like any of our options for the sideboard again. Oh, this hand is really bad. Nothing until turn 3 and a 4. But I don't think it's bad enough to throw back. It's just on that... it's super unexciting kind of curve. I'm hoping that we can just hit something like Gustwalker here. Opponent lands a 1-drop, which is awful news for us. They go 1-drop, 2-drop. We're in incredible trouble early on. Another land is terrible, but we can deal with that. We're not playing anything else now anyways, so it kind of doesn't matter what we draw. Oh, we haven't seen an Oketcher's Monument from them before. That is scary. It's going to be a very hard card to beat. I've rarely beaten an Oketcher's Monument. Need to find our own. Cartouche might work, although they do have the Fan Bear to stop that. Let's put the Hone Khopesh here. Attack with the team. If they decide to block the Cursed Minotaur, I've got the Mighty Leap, and I'm okay with using it here. Play Vizier. We are way in the lead as far as life total goes. They've got the Fan Bear, but they don't have a lot of time to utilize it. Soul Stinger. Yep. There's a lot of little tokens. Winds of Rebuke. Tall Crop, Unwavering Initiate, Exert is 4 plus 6. It leaves our opponent at 1. Ugh, it's so close. So then it's probably best if we just attack with the Tall Crop, not exert, wait. See if we can't get in next turn. Could alternatively... Windsor Rebuke this. Then they'll double block that Unwavering Initiate, though. I know I would. I should have moved. If I move Hone Khopesh over. Yeah, we could have done that. Okay, so the play was moved Hone Khopesh over. Winds of Rebuke the Soul Stinger and attack with both. I think that was the right play. Because they may have taken that damage. I'm leaving the Honed Khopesh on the Tall Crop in case they have like a Splendid Agony. Compulsory Rest. I can return that to their hand. This does say a non-land permanent, which is very important right now. I wish they would tap out. I'm worried about a Splendid Agony. Although it's slightly worse because the Vizier. Kind of didn't think about that. All right. I don't even have to exert it. So, although if they have the Splendid Agony, that will save them. I imagine they just tap it. Could have had this be an extra point. We do have them at 3. I haven't played this game particularly well. I think that if we'd have attacked with the Honed Khopesh Unwavering Initiate last turn after returning the Soul Stinger, we would have been in great shape. That was the way to do things. So they always have to tap the top crop or they just die. It's a good position for us to be in, at least. If we get a Cartouche of Knowledge, then we win the game. Double block or not to double block? Let's do it. Trial of Solidarity. Not quite enough. If we had our Onocatcher's Monument, well, then we'd be cooking. As is, let's just pass. I could have, instead of bouncing the Compulsory Rest, I should have gone with the... I don't know why I didn't do that. Knowing that they would tap things, I should have bounced the top crop and gone for a later kill. I just wanted to end things fast. That's gonna kill us. That spells the end, unfortunately. Lifelink is huge here. Just massive. Big swing. I played awful, though. I definitely deserve to lose this. They're attacking with the warriors. Gonna throw up a block. And I think I need to gain the life, as sad as that is. Another Heckma Sentinels. Pretty easy. Tap the Unwavering Initiate. What is going on? I mean, I'll take the opportunity. Yeah, I was gonna say timing. Timing makes sense. That gets us coming or going. I'd almost rather have it happen now than when I try and double block this Soul Stinger soon. Binding Mummy. Really good hit. Didn't use the Fanbear to tap them, which is a little weird. They get to basically trade anyways. Yeah, because they're going to put two -1/-1 counters onto this and make it mostly useless. Use the Fanbear to tap the Unwavering, which will let them attack the Binding Mummy at least. Honestly, we're not in the worst position considering. They still have a ton of cards in hand. That's the big deal. Another Soul Stinger. That is really bad. We needed our Onocatcher's Monument or something earlier. Or like Cartouche Solidarity would have been fantastic. Card like that. This is just not doing it. don't think we can attack. I mean, if we attack the Unwavering Initiate, they just Soul Stinger onto here and we get blown out. Either one, and then we're still basically dead. I think we just have to pass. As horrible as that is. And it is pretty horrible. All right. This is funny for full force. Basically, we are getting our... Why are they attacking with that, too? They must have an Inno Catcher's name. Something that makes sense. So then do we need to block differently? Do we need to, like, block here? Block here? Alright, let's do that. This is a pretty funny full force in that our opponent is getting to show off all of these hyper aggro decks, and we're not getting to. We full force the hyper aggro deck, and the way that we're showing it off is by showing all of the cool things that our opponents have done. Because we are getting absolutely destroyed. No chance games at all. I have done so badly this game. I can't think of a single card that gets us out of this. Talk Crop. Not the best card. It honestly doesn't do a lot on this board. I mean, I guess it means that I can't trade with the Soul Stinger, but I'm not even sure that matters. Yeah, alright, we're just dead here. Because I can Windsor Rebuke something, but it doesn't matter. I won't have enough mana to buy something back out of the graveyard. Nothing like that. Wow, we have been absolutely manhandled. But it shows you that the hyper aggro strategy really does work. Let's do one more round and see what we can find out.